Chocolate cake here for free. And I look at this newspaper now. This was yesterday's demonstration, and it's hard for me to seriously um, to understand people are hysterical because the mask is not above the nose. Look, we're in the middle of epidemic, and thousands demonstrate and overcrowded. And it's supposed to be 2 meters apart. Look at this, no masks. I mean, what I saw on the YouTube was they weren't wearing masks. So I just wonder, as 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 much as I support their protest, whether not wearing a mask or even wearing a mask and being in a crowd, is it worth getting corona? I don't know. And for me, it's kind of odd that we have all these rules against corona, the masks, and then you have these. On the beach, they completely don't take anything. So now they have this, oh my God, they actually are not helping, they're not giving support to people who need financial support because they don't want the refugees to get support, financial support too. How crazy is that? First of all, let's remember the numbers. 30,000 people are refugee seekers. So because of that, millions of people aren't going to get financial help. It's just horrible. So, Corona skips Thailand. Nobody understands why. 70 million people, and they have very few patients. Interesting. Maybe it's because they're Buddhists. Who knows? New York Times has an article, How to Breathe with a Mask. I'm going to look at that. It's page 10. And if I'm going to sit down, they're not going to say anything, are they? Yeah. How about beach towel here? Let's see. Page 10. What page is this? This is page 10. So, where is the article? How to breathe correctly with a mask. So, this is a New York Times article. You also can breathe correctly. It says here, a lot of people are putting the mask under the chin and cover the mouth and the nose only when they get closer to a person. And some of them really have a hard time breathing. Not to mention people that have hearing problems and they cannot really read the lips because the mask covers. So we have to accept it. So until we have a vaccination. So they explain they have regulations how to breathe. Breathing is a physical activity. Many people is granted that breathing through the nose is better than breathing through the mouth, that I know, because it protects us from infections. The nose has special mechanism to clean up the air. So it's better to clean through the nose. We breathe 25,000 breaths a day. The right breathing is a matter of importance for a function of the body, with or without it. So there's Paul Dietrich, professional athlete. When you breathe right, you get the right amount of oxygen. So, breathing fast and quick, we use we don't use this muscle that's on the bottom of the lungs. Oh God. So what we want to do deep yogi breaths. So what you do is you breathe nose and you I heard of this. You inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth slowly. But instead of the chest expanding when you inhale, then you have this muscle at the bottom of the lungs that goes towards the stomach. You also can use it by lying on your back with your knees bent, and you breathe deep breaths through the nose. Stomach is going up, but the chest doesn't move. For the exhale, you squeeze the stomach muscles and let out air with the mouth. 5 minutes every morning and every night helps us to learn much better. The breathing muscles can be strengthened when you have corona to deal with. So they made research in America, and using mask N95 that doctors use it can change the way we breathe. Can change the way we breathe. If we use a long time masks N95, the ones that doctors use, we can change the way we breathe, and it can affect the body and the mind badly. So he says that before you put on the mask, take 5 deep breaths through the nose, 4 seconds, and through the mouth, and exhale through the mouth 6 seconds, and then rest 2 seconds. Do 5 breaths immediately when putting the mask and after you take it off. It also recommends teachers, medical assistants that have to put a mask for a long time to take pauses every now to take off the mask and breathe normally. So did you hear that? You inhale 6 seconds. 5, 6. Wait, sorry. 4 seconds inhale. 2, 3, 4. And exhale 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then rest seconds. 5 times do it. So anyway, that's what I read anyway. Okay. So it's really good to inhale through the nose, and it also you are releasing hormones that help deal with stress and so forth. Peace and love. I've had enough.